Howdy folks, it's Tuesday, June 19, 2018. I'm going to show you what I did, which isn't much, but I started at 7:30 and it's 7 o'clock now. Well, that's going to be the outlet for the countertop. That's going to be the outlet for the stove, or the fridge. But what I ended up doing is these two wires here, these two, they get run up and over the top of the ceiling, and then they come down over here. And there's a gaggle of wires, and what those all do is those all go down to the service box for where the electrical service comes in. And we do have electrical service. The other thing I did today is, you see where it says SM right there? Well, those are smoke detectors. And what I did is I stripped the wire, put them in the thing, in the outlet, and I did that all day today. Put in these lights, hooked them up to the wire. Same thing over here. So basically I did a lot of wiring today because if we're going to be doing the drywall and insulation soon, which is what our objective is, then we'll need to make sure that all of this is done. Another thing I did is I took off, not a big deal, but I took off the 3-gang box that was here, and this one's a 4-gang, so it'll take 4 switches. And what I'll end up doing is Linda wants a light pole out in the front yard someplace, and since she wants it, I'm going to have her dig it. But that wire from over there will come under the floor, and then it'll come out, and she'll have to dig it down 18 inches. So I think that that's something that will get done here relatively shortly, because then we won't one more thing off the list. But I have like 10 smoke detectors today that I wired up, and I had to staple a lot of home run wires that were run up in the attic, and I had to staple those and make sure that they were out of the way. My 3 dogs, my 2 dogs and Aaron's dog were here today all day from 7:30 until 3 o'clock when I took them home. And the reason I had them here is we had 2 showings on our house on Bald Eagle Boulevard. So that's good news. Now, we'll just have to see if somebody wants to write a check. Marty the plumber was here today. And it's hard to see. Well, you can see some of his white pipes up there. He did a lot of work today. I think I showed you in the video that I'll post for yesterday all the you can't even see them. It's Ethernet and cable TV wires. Got the bill for the concrete down here, $12,000. So I'll look at that tonight. I had the bottom on to keep the critters out. I put up 2 more plywoods up on top just because I want to keep the rain out, because you can see raindrops. And the rain was so strong, I think we must have had 6 inches of rain, but it was so strong that it filled up, pooled down here in the basement a little bit. Well, another thing that I did is I moved a couple of lights so that the heating and ventilating guys can get through. They should be here this week, so we're looking forward to that. Anyways, that's about it. Thanks for following our progress. And remember, every day's a holiday, every meal's a banquet.